I remember when everything changed.
Building a studio from the ground up in a new location takes time.
When I started the studio, we were just a couple of game makers in a very small room in Santa Monica, trying to come up with a vision for not only a game, but for the studio.
What we really liked was the idea of secret agents.
Espionage, reconnaissance, tricking people, getting into places unseen.
And there really isn't a game out there that's hitting that sort of blockbuster secret agent vision. So when I found out that we were reinventing the franchise of Perfect Dark, I was very excited. Perfect Dark, when it came out, was revolutionary. It did a lot of things that other games weren't doing.
The gadgets stand out still. Some of the wild guns stand out still.
You are a female secret agent in a world of corporate crime.
That was super exciting to me back in the day. You didn't get very many games where you even saw a female lead character, much less saw one being as awesome as Joanna is.
To take something that it's been so long since the first installment and sort of rethink what that could be and how we bring that into the modern era is a really interesting problem to solve.
It's also something we have to treat very, very carefully.
You have to avoid doing too much devotion to the past, but not enough. You have to find the right spot in the middle.
Things were very limited back when the first Perfect Dark came out in the way they could express a secret agent, both in gameplay and in narrative. And us, without those limitations, ideas just started sparking.
I'm passionate about making sure that we deliver stories and premises that stand alongside our peers in TV and movies.
We wanted to create a world that people would be excited to come back to, something that was unique and had its own flavor. And that's sort of where we came to the idea of eco-sci-fi.
There's been an ecological disaster that affected the world on a global scale, but these corporations came in and they developed new technology. And for your average person, it's pretty awesome.
It's a hopeful world on the surface, but once you scratch past it, there's a lot of things to probably be thought about and maybe stopped.
We are leaning very heavily on what is a secret agent. And there's a lot of gameplay diversity that comes into that, and we aren't shying away from that.
One of the things we thought about was how to differentiate what we call spy fighting versus what you would see in a traditional first-person shooter. Sliding under things, jumping over things. We really wanted to play up the physicality and being in the world, getting some of that camera movement that we see watching body cameras, GoPros, and trying to get that excitement of moving in places and in ways that you and I don't.
We've been sharpening our vision of what our game is and figuring out what is going to make it unique, what's really going to make it stand out, and what's really going to make it fun.
We have high expectations for ourselves. We know that fans around the world are excited.
I feel like now we actually have the horsepower to go and make this vision that we have for this game come true, and I can't wait to get it in front of players.